Բարև ձեզ սիրելի հայրենակիցներ, այսօր մենք այստեղ ենք հացադուլի համար, ես ու մեկ ուրիշ մարդ, եւ մենք անելու ենք այսօր հացադուլ, որպեսզի Glendale City-ի կոնսուլմենները եւ մեյորը դատապարտեն ոստիկանության բռնությունները ժողովրդի նկատմամբ եւ քաղաքական գործիչների նկատմամբ, քաղաքական բանտարկյալների համար։ Մենք այստեղ ենք, որպեսզի նրանք տան իրենց գնահատականը եւ մենք անելու ենք հացադուլ, մինչեւ նրանք չտան այդ գնահատականը։ Երեք կոնսուլմեններից միայն մեկն է Սինանյանը, որ խոսել է այդ թեմայով եւ դատապարտել է դա։ Մենք այստեղ ենք, որպեսզի մյուսները նույնպես բարձրաձայնեն։ Մենք հիմա բոլորին կտանք այս թերթիկները, որտեղ բացատրում է թե ինչի համար ենք մենք այստեղ։ Եվ կզգուշացնենք, որ մեր շարքերը շատանալու են եւ ավելի շատ մարդիկ են մեզ միանալու եւ դա լավ չի Glendale City-ի համար։ Glendale City-ն այսօր քույր քաղաք է հանդիսանում Ղափանի եւ Գյումրիի համար, որտեղ նույնպես կատարվում են այս բռնությունները։ Ուրեմն մենք որպես պաշտոնական անձինք պետք է դատապարտեն դա։ Այսքանը։
Are you guys aware of the human rights issues going on in Glendale? I'll give you that paper. Glendale claims to be human rights advocate all around the world, yet there's a disaster going on in one of their sister cities, or actually two of their sister cities overseas, and people getting beaten up or kidnapped and so on, and they refuse to acknowledge it, claiming that there's nothing they can do about it. Yet they're always ready to raise their voice for the underdog, but in this case for some reason they're not. So we went to City Council on Wednesday and raised our concerns and told them by Thursday, or we went Tuesday, by Thursday, please have a statement that we'll start a hunger strike. So we started our hunger strike today because we haven't heard back from them.
Oh.
So just wanted to make you aware of what's going on in our city.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks.
Yes.
This is a. I'll give it to you.
Maybe coming down. Depends on how much time I have on ticket
All right.
to go get them.
Very good. We're on hunger strike for human rights issues with the city of Glendale there, because the city of Glendale claims to be the human rights activists of the world, yet there's a disaster going on in one of their sister cities, and they're not even raising their voice.
Which sister city?
It's Armenia. They got two cities. They got Armenia and Ghatan.
Yeah.
There's practically a revolution going. Have you heard about that at all?
I kind of know somewhat what's going on in the region.
Yeah.
I'm not like totally filled in.
Right. Well, I mean, we're just asking them to make a statement in support of with human rights.
So you want them to acknowledge and
to acknowledge
to
it
be
and
aware,
say, yeah, and to just say
awareness.
it's not, it's not right.
Yeah. I hear you.
Anyway, there you go.
Thank you.
Spread
I appreciate
the word.
that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Dylan, I like your yellow shirt. It's kind of matching mine. I'm on hunger strike. The city of Glendale, they claim to be the human rights advocates worldwide.
I'm ready.
There you go. Alrighty. We're here on a hunger strike. Here's some information for you. This is, we were here at City Council the other night, and we explained to them the situation in Armenia. You look like you're Armenian, like a cross right here.
I actually have the same concern.
Yeah,
that a government that takes over power by murder is continuing to beat down citizens, forcing them to kiss their shoes. I've been in this country since I was 9 years old.
Yeah. Current situation in the city of Glendale? I know you're I'll give you this.
Yeah, I'll
We've
just.
got some human rights issues going on. The city doesn't want to address for their sister cities overseas yet. They claim to be the human rights advocate worldwide. And so now they're saying...
Talking on both sides of their mouth, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately. But we're going to try. We've asked them to take a stance, and if they don't, we're going on hunger strikes. We started on today. We're on hunger strike then. We asked them Wednesday, and we said, Tuesday, by Thursday, give us an answer. So now we're waiting for Artie to show up, the city clerk who's an elected official. We've asked for a statement from him, and we're hopefully going to get something out of him, because we don't want to go hungry, but we don't want these issues to go unaddressed either.
I wish you the best of luck.
Well, thank you so much.
Stay hydrated.
That's why I got this done. So,
take care.
Thank you. Did you know that Monte's close comrade is in prison right now?
I do. I just came from Armenia. I was in Marsuni.
Oh, you were at Marsuni Apsa? I have a house there.
You do?
I seriously do, yeah.
Yeah, I met the mayor.
Who's the mayor now? Is it Meher?
Meher.
Yeah, that's my good friend. I swear to you, I used to stay at his house. You use Montes? The guy that I was just talking to He just came back from Armenia, from Artsakh, and he was in Martuni. And Martuni is a city that I lived in for about 10 years. I have a house there, and I've done a lot of human rights activism there for the people to get them their rights from the government whenever they were being violated. And he became friends with Maher, the mayor, who's a very good friend of mine. Him and his mother are very close friends. He's almost like a brother to me, so it's kind of a small world. Only in Glendale do you get that. Hey, how you doing? Do you guys know about the human rights crisis that the city's involved in?
No.
You want to know? You live here?
No, actually I don't.
Oh, you're not from Glendale? Oh, okay. Hi, how are you? Good. I want to share this with you. I'm on hunger strike. We're on hunger strike. The city of Glendale, they claim to be human rights activists, but their own sister city, they're ignoring.
So what will I do with this?
What you do with this is you need to understand what the city is doing and tell them that's wrong. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. We're here today on Friday, July 29th. This is the start of our hunger strike that we promised the city that we were going to do if they didn't take a stance on this current situation that's going on in Armenia today. So we're going to go inside in a little bit to explain to them that, this is what we're going to do. Our crowd we're going to start growing it, and we're going to start advertising to the constituents of the city of what's going on. We have a little information handout that we're going to be giving to people so they can understand what this is all about. And hopefully the city will do, the right thing, because they do claim that they are the human rights city of, the area of the country, and they even brag about advocating for human rights around the world. And Armenia is part of the world, and it is a sister city. Two of the cities in Armenia, Rapan and Gumri, are sister cities to Glendale. So it would be only appropriate, since they are the advocates for human rights around the world, to advocate for the human rights of the people of their sister cities throughout the world. So let's go inside and let's go talk we're going to start with the city clerk's office, because he's an elected official. He's also running for the 43rd Assembly District, and we've asked him to take a stance on this issue and to issue a statement for where he stands on this. We want to know. So let's go inside. So this is the inside of City Hall. We're going to be going over to the city clerk's office. Ardashes Kassakhian is the city clerk, and as I said, he's also a candidate for the 43rd Assembly District. So we've asked Artie to present a statement, or prepare a statement for where he stands on the current situation in Armenia. So let's go this way. Okay, so we're here at the city clerk's office. This is Ardashes Kassakhian, and he is graciously, of course, it's part of his duty to meet with the constituents within the city, or the people, anybody that comes here actually. So Artie, we're here because the other night at city council meeting on Tuesday, we brought up a concern we have as far as the current situation in Armenia. And I know that you've been following it, as most Armenians have, and even non-Armenians. We've met some on the street that actually heard about it, maybe through friends or something. But we're looking, we really want the city of Glendale to take a stance on this, because from the city council meeting, the response that the council members had seemed very standoffish and very, we can't get involved, and it's, we're going into international policy and so on and so forth. Yet at the same time, just before we brought this whole subject up, we were talking about Japan and how in the city proclamation, even demanding to Japan or encouraging Japan to educate people on this tragedy of the comfort women of Korea that were violated during World War II. So what we're looking for is the city officials and the city to at least make a public statement condemning the human rights violations. We're not looking for anybody to take sides on the opposing parties, per se, unless they choose to, but there's some very serious human rights violations that are going on. Unconstitutional and illegal arrests, beatings, police brutality, and a lot of the equipment, sadly, that they're using, some of them they acquired from the city of Glendale when they had that joint training, so they learned about how to beat up people or how to restrain people, but they've gone kind of over the line, and they're indiscriminately just picking up people off the street. If you just happen to be in the wrong place, they take you away. I had a friend that just came back, and she said a friend of hers walked by that area, and they took her away, and she was like an American, Armenian. So
this is, you have commenced a hunger strike?
we have commenced a hunger strike because we
here
had
at
asked,
City Hall.
and we started.
And this is the second day of your strike?
This is the first day. We
First
just started. So, and the reason why we started again is because we asked for a statement or a stance from the city and the city officials by Thursday, and we didn't hear anything from them. So that's why now we're here today to pass these flyers out about our hunger strike to anybody that walks by and explain to them what's going on, and we're videotaping it.
And
so
I'll
we can
happily
share
also
that.
convey this message to, not happily, but I'll be glad to convey this message to the council members
Okay.
and to any other individuals that you wish. So if you'd like
Yeah,
to provide
so I'm
me with
gonna-
some copies of
I'm
it,
going to leave
we'll
you a
be
bunch
happy
of
to pass it along.
copies, and you can pass these
Okay,
along
sure.
to them. But we would like from you also, as an elected official for the city of Glendale and a candidate for the 43rd Assembly District, I think people need to know where you stand on this
Thank you.
issue also. Because again, we're not asking you to take sides, but we want to know where Ardashes Kassakhian,
Yeah, sure.
candidate for the 43rd Assembly, stands.
Well, and in my official capacity as an elected official in Glendale, particularly in my capacity currently at City Hall, where I stand behind this counter, I can't make a statement for you at this time. But I can tell you that in terms of as an elected official and being a representative of all of Glendale, Glendale does not only respect individuals, as you're doing, exercising their opinions in a peaceful, orderly manner, as has been done numerous times. I know for a fact, because I've seen the coverage of it, that there are individuals that have actually gone to the consulate offices in Glendale of the Republic of Armenia and have peacefully protested and expressed their opinions there. Those are the type of activities that I not only encourage, that I like to see, because I think that, you know, by creating that type of a dialogue, we draw attention and awareness to issues such as what's going on, whether it's in Armenia or, as you referenced, the comfort women issue. But it's also important for people to through their civil engagement and action, raise awareness among their friends, their neighbors, people who are too busy to notice what's taking place. Glendale's a city where we value that. That is why we were glad to see yourself and your colleagues and your friends and supporters come on Tuesday evening, and we encourage anyone that has an opinion on this issue, that wants to have their views heard and expressed, to come to City Hall Tuesdays at 6 p.m. or at 3 p.m. in the afternoon when the meetings start. On August 2nd, we won't have an evening meeting. The only opportunity will be in the afternoon for people to come. So if there's anyone who's interested in coming and expressing their views, even if they feel that someone has already said something but they have something that they want to add, we encourage them to do so.
Okay, very good. And we look forward to, as your capacity as a candidate for the 43rd Assembly District, a statement from you, not now because obviously you're on Glendale City's time clock, but we'd like to either something in writing that maybe you can share with us. That would probably be the most appropriate thing, and that way it can't be misconstrued.
I will certainly make my opinions, convey my opinions to the representatives of the Republic of Armenia as best I can, as appropriate as it may be within my capacity, and I'll certainly try to convey those same messages to you.
Thank you so much, Artie.
And also, I would like to add that we have a very huge community in Glendale, and people are going to join us, and you will see more people are going on a hunger strike. So I think it's really important to take action ASAP, because this is not an issue to just wait, because it regards to the all human rights that we advocate for, and Armenians are part of the world that we are advocating for the human rights. And I think that will be very necessary if people will speak up ASAP before there will be like 100 people on the city of Glendale following our example and doing a hunger strike.
Yeah, and Christina has a talent that I don't have, and that's to rally up people and actually get crowds together. So that's one of the benefits to having Christina on our team, is she knows how to do that. Thank you. Human rights issues that the city is facing and having to, I should say, needs to face.
Oh, okay.
A couple of their sister cities in Armenia, and you know, because the city, they pride themselves on being the human rights advocates around the world. And so we went to city council on Tuesday, and unfortunately the council member said there's really not much we can do from here, and it's kind of, you know, pushing on international and so on. But they just got finished presenting a proclamation pressuring Japan and encouraging them to educate people on the issue of comfort the comfort women of Korea. So, and the Japanese even come here and try to convince them to take that statue out that they have. And Arana Javian, council member, he said, and we're very firm and very straight with them about, you know, how important it is to us. So if you can do that, you can do this also. So
take a look at the information.
Thank you so much.